There's just a week until Half-Life Alyx comes out. I have heard whispers that the story has been leaked, but I haven't seen any. As somebody who is continually moderating my channel's comment sections, I'm normally the first person to get stuff like this ruined. And yet, nothing. So before this happens, I propose that we all comment on this video, and maybe a few of my other ones, with what we think will happen in Half-Life Alyx. But make it sound like it's actually a spoiler. As an example, here's one I made up earlier. If enough of us do this, then we won't know what the spoilers are, even if somebody does leak them, because they'll be drowned out in the noise. And there will be so many variations of what could happen that we still won't know until it literally happens in-game, at which point, does it matter anymore anyway? I'll be collecting the best, the most convincing, and the most enjoyable of these to read to you at a later date. It's kind of like How Will He Die, but about something far more important. In other news, I've just released the videos which were bundled with the Half-Life Alpha that came out in 1997. This version of the game never made it to release. Valve weren't happy with it, and so remade the whole thing in a year, releasing it in 1998 instead as the best game ever. I've linked to a page with more information about this early version if you're interested in knowing more. It just seemed fitting to celebrate a new Half-Life with content from the oldest version that I could find. And I can't believe that Barney would do that to Dr. Kleiner. And yes, I have tried upscaling these videos. Not an easy task. The original videos had such low bit rates, remember this was 1997, that the pixelation carries through and the upscaler assumes it's meant to be that way on many of the textures. The videos themselves were recorded at a mixture of 30, 15 and 5 FPS, so that was fun to try and convert to 60. The fire in the intros was a particular challenge because they weren't even clean frames. They suffered from resampling, so what you can see here is quite a pure example of AI trying to smooth frames that it doesn't have a clue about. The robot revolution isn't ready just yet. Let's deal with challenges one at a time, shall we?